Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Riverview Sports Complex here in Lamar's as we get you set for some June baseball as we start a new month here in high school baseball as the Jays and the Blackhawks get ready to do battle here. Jays so far this season are 3-3, 0-2 in the War Eagle Conference. Blackhawks are 2-2 so far this season, and they are, I believe, 1-1. I lost that for a moment in the conference, but wanted to welcome you all again for joining us for the broadcast here tonight on Fuller Digital Solutions, the Gehlen Catholic Facebook page for Fuller Digital Solutions. My name is Carson Schubert, joined alongside Sean Henley, doing all the camera work and computer work this evening. And we're looking forward to a good night of baseball. Should be a pretty evenly matched game here tonight. Again, Gehlen 3-3 on the year so far. If you go back to last year, they were 3-6 in a shortened COVID season, and they were 1-1 in postseason play. And they lost their only game last year with HInton, and they lost 4-2 at HInton. And that was a pretty close game considering how far HInton made it. They went all the way to the sub-state semifinal game last year, where they lost to Kingsley Pearson 9-0. And since 2010, the Blackhawks lead this series 15-7. And the last win for the Jays coming on June 22nd of 2016 against the Jays against the Blackhawks in baseball. And that was a 1-0 win. And the only run of the game was scored in that very first inning. And that was the year that the Blackhawks were 24-6 and were really good that year for baseball. Last year, very good as well, and so far not as promising as they were maybe hoping to start the year. So it should be a good matchup. Both teams 500 to start the year, and it should be a lot of fun here from Riverview Complex here in Lamar's. We will take a look here at the two starting pitchers in a few moments. But we're going to take a quick break here on Fuller Digital Solutions here before the game of the night here in Lamar's. We'll also keep you updated on the softball game that is going on. The Jays hosting as well tonight and on the softball side of things. So we will keep you updated as much as we can on that score. And we're going to take a break here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Jays and Blackhawks coming up soon here on FDS.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online, too, at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on 2 stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Keith Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to Riverview Complex here in Lamar's as we get you set for this baseball matchup between the Jays and the Blackhawks. War Eagle Conference baseball coming at you here this evening. We do have a softball game going on at the other field as well, and that is HInton and Gehlen as well tonight. So again, we'll try and keep you updated on that as well. Take a look at the starting pitchers for each side. First of all, for the Jays, starting pitcher this evening is Connor Kraft. Kraft so far this season has pitched twice, started once. He's pitched a total of 3 innings. And he has a 2.33 ERA, a 1.33 WHIP. He's allowed 3 runs total, 1 earned. He's walked 1 batter. He does not. He actually does have 4 strikeouts. And he's walked 4 batters, actually. Allowed 7 runs. I was reading the wrong guy. He's allowed 7 runs, only 1 earned. Only allowed 4 hits in those 3 innings. And an opponent batting average of 211. 211. That is the opponent batting average for Connor Kraft. So he's been good in those first 3 innings he's pitched so far this season. Obviously small sample size. And that is the case as well for the Blackhawks. And the starting pitcher for them this evening is Gavin Nelson, rather. Wrote Johnson down on one area here. It's Gavin Nelson. I take that back. And Gavin Nelson this season is 2-0. In 13 innings pitched, he's got 27 strikeouts and a 106 opponent batting average. He's allowed only 5 hits in those 13 innings. And that is pretty impressive, to say the least, for Gavin Johnson. Let's see if I can, I'll have to look up his statistics from a year ago. He's a junior this year, and we'll share those statistics with you in just a few moments as well. But we are going to take a quick 30-second timeout, and then when we come back, we will have the national anthem, I believe, coming up here at Riverview Complex before the Jays and the Blackhawks do battle here in Lamar's on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lamar's as we are about ready to hear the starting lineups as well. And actually, we will have the starting lineups here before the national anthem. HInton coming in 2-2 on the season, 1-1 in conference play. The Jays 3-3 and 0-2 in conference play so far, trying to get that first win in conference here tonight, and a tough task indeed against Gavin Nelson, who's been really good this season, as we already talked about, and I'm sure we'll have more to talk about this evening if he pitches like he did in his first two starts here. Take a look here at the starting lineups here this evening in Lamar's. First of all, for the visiting Blackhawks, and their starting lineup is the number 1 batter, number 10, second baseman Dylan DeVries, number 2, pitcher Gavin Nelson, number 17, first baseman Easton Stussy, and number 6, third baseman Tate Linton, and the center fielder, number 15, Glenn Carlson, shortstop, number 9, Bo Cook, and number 5, Brody Spice, the designated hitter, number 18, Ty Ridgway, and he is batting for the right fielder, number 4, Carter Warden. And the center fielder is number 8, Dylan Hartman. Or, excuse me, the catcher, rather, is number 8, Dylan Hartman. That is the starting lineup for the Blackhawks. And now for the Jays. Leading off is catcher number 9, Keaton Logan. Batting second, shortstop number 7, Gabe Wilchin. Batting third, the pitcher number 1, Connor Kraft. Batting cleanup, the left fielder number 15, Zach Kraft. And batting fifth, the first baseman number 8, Ryan Livermore. Playing third and batting sixth, number 21, Derek Von Arb. And the center fielder is number 11, Ryan Augustine. Right fielder number 4, Tragan Kramer. And rounding out the order for the Jays, second baseman number 2, Dylan Lehman. That is the starting lineup for both teams as we get you set for this matchup here this evening. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have the national anthem here this evening, and we will have that in a moment here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
Radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on two stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Keith Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN, 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with YouPick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Riverview Complex here in Lamars as we get you set for the national anthem here. Wanted to mention the coaches for Hinton. First of all, head coach Cale Kramer, assistant coaches Randy Roderick and Kyle Brighton. And for the Jays, head coach Kirk Krodeisel and the assistant coaches Loy Kraft and Skylar Wheeler. And now the playing of the national anthem. And now we are ready for baseball here on this beautiful second night of June here in Lamars. Again, the starting pitcher for the Jays is number 1 Connor Kraft. And he'll be going to work against the top of the Hinton lineup, second baseman number 10, Dylan DeVries. Pitcher number 2, Gavin Nelson, and first baseman number 17, Easton Stussy. I want to thank each and every one of you who are tuning in for this game this evening, and those that will tune in later on as well. As Carson Schubert alongside Sean Henley doing the camera and the computer work for us this evening on Fuller Digital Solutions. It's the final warm-ups. Again, the Blackhawks coming in 2-2, 1-1 in conference. Jays 3-3, 0-2 in conference, looking for their first conference win of the season. Jays losing yesterday, actually 13-3 right here to Remsen St. Mary's in a tough task in Blaine Harpino, and he did a really good job yesterday. Jays had won a tournament over Memorial Day weekend and were able to get their second and third wins of the season before that loss yesterday. So now they'll try and get back in the winning column here this evening. And the first pitch from Connor Kraft, and that one is up and maybe inside as well. 1-0 to the leadoff batter, Dylan DeVries. And the 1-0 is now 1-1. And DeVries, so far this season, .462 batting average in 13 at-bats, so he's 6 for 13. And that's a ball, and it's 2-1. He has all 6 of his hits are singles. He was hit by a couple of pitches, struck out 4 times. And the 2-1. And that's in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. Two and two from Kraft to DeVries, and that one is fouled off behind home plate. As we had mentioned, Kraft's numbers so far, he's only pitched 3 innings, and that's a swing and a miss, a strikeout, strikeout there for DeVries, his first of the night. He has now struck out 5 times this season. And that brings up the pitcher, Gavin Nelson. And a pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Nelson, a .429 average, 6 for 14. Couple of doubles, couple of RBIs. Struck out 4 times as well. He has walked once. Pitch misses upstairs, and it is 2-0. And the 2-0 is in there for a strike. And the pitch is swung on and hit into the gap in left center field. And it will die in front of the center fielder. And it's a leadoff single for the pitcher, Gavin Nelson. So a 1-out single, and that'll bring up Easton Stussy, the first baseman. Stussy, .333 hitter so far this year, 4 for 12. Takes ball 1. Has 2 extra base hits, a double and a home run, 4 RBIs. He struck out 5 times so far. He's been walked and hit by a pitch. And the pitch is in there, strike 1. Ball and a strike to the number 3 batter. And the pitch from Connor Kraft is a ground ball right side. Tough play, but he got there. And the out is recorded as Lehman. 4-3 put out. Two down with a runner at second. And the third baseman, Tate Linton. Linton on the season, .455 average with 5 RBIs, 2 doubles, and that's a foul ball, pulled just foul down the third base line. 1 strike. Nelson over at second base has 1 stolen base in 1 attempt. He's scored twice this season so far. And the pitch is just upstairs. Should get a thumbs up from the home plate umpire saying it was upstairs. And the count is even at 1. Pitch from Kraft is a high pop-up into shallow right center field. Lehman calls, now is called off, and the catch is made by Ryan Augustine, the center fielder. And that will do it for the top of the first. After the top of the first, it's the Blackhawks nothing, the Jays coming to bat on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
The pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to the Riverview Complex here in Lamar's. So we get you set for the bottom of the first inning here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Scoreless top half. And now Gavin Nelson gets ready to face the Jays lineup with Keaton Logan leading off. Keaton Logan on the season so far has got a .364 batting average. A double and an RBI. He has scored 5 runs. Walked twice, struck out once. He was also hit by a pitch. Ball 1. Logan, the catcher, for the start of the game, as that one is upstairs. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch from Nelson, and that is inside. He thought about swinging at it, but he wisely held back. As he looks in with his open batting stance and takes strike 1. And it's 3-1 from Nelson. That pitch is fouled back. And the count is full. 3-2. Three-two pitch. And and it's upstairs for ball 4. And it's a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up Gabe Wilchin. Wilchin this season, only 1 at bat, and he has a hit. 2 RBIs and a run scored. Ball 1. Nelson prior, that was actually Gavin Nelson's first walk, as that's a strike. Gavin Nelson with 1 walk allowed, and it was tonight. The first one he's allowed all season. After 13 innings, finally allows his first walk. A good at bat by Keaton Logan to start the inning, and that's what it takes against a pitcher like this, as that pitch is fouled off. Maybe a little hit and run there. And now 1 and 2. Nelson shakes off, now looks over at first. And that pitch popped up near the fence. Tough play, and it might be out, and it is. Still 1 and 2. Trying to get out of the way there, and they did. Logan over at first base has 1 stolen base in 2 attempts. And 5 runs scored on the season. 1 and 2 to Wilchin. And a pickoff attempt, and he's back in easily. Looks over at first again, comes set. And delivers, and the pitch is swung on and missed, and the batter is out as the runner goes to second on a wild pitch. Nasty pitch in the dirt. Didn't look like it was going to be, and then just dropped there by Nelson. And that'll bring up Connor Kraft, the other pitcher. Pitcher for the Jays, and there's a swing and a miss. Kraft so far this season, 273. 6 hits and 22 at-bats, including a home run, 9 RBIs. And that's a ball, 1 and 1. And a step off. And the 1-1 to Kraft is swung on and hit in the air to center field. It's going to carry out to him, and it's out number 2. Got under that one just a bit. And here is Zach Kraft, the left fielder. Zach Kraft so far this season is hitting .333, 6 hits in 18 at-bats, and he's got 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. That ball is Grounded back to Nelson, and he'll just toss it over to first. Both teams get a runner at second base in the first inning, but leave him stranded. We go to the second here from Lamar's on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
Welcome back to Lamar's as we are ready for the second inning now. And leading off for the Blackhawks is the center fielder, number 15, Glenn Carlson. Pretty painless first half of the first inning, rather, for Connor Kraft, as that one is a ball. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1-1 to Carlson. And another ball. 2-1. And a swing and a miss at a pitch upstairs. 2-2. Carlson so far this season hitting .400, 2 for 5 with a run scored. And there's a ball. And the count is full. Carlson was hit by a pitch. And there's a ground ball, and that's a fair ball up the third base line, and a great play! And a nice scoop at first. Great play over there by Livermore at first to scoop it, and a great job by Von Arb to get enough on that pit to get the out. So a 5-3 put out for out number 1 of the second inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Bo Cook. And Bo Cook so far this season, a .250 hitter. 3 for 12. All 3 of his hits singles, 2 RBIs. He struck out 5 times. Scored a run as well. And there's a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. And that one just missing outside, 1-2. And that is a ground ball over to Von Arb, and a nice throw for another 5-3 ground out. And 2 down for Brody Spies, the left-hander. And Kraft delivers, and the pitch is just missing low, I believe. First pitch on the evening was the temperature was 82 and sunny here, Riverview Complex. And it is still 82 and sunny as the sun starts to make its way down. Pitch fouled off, 1-2 to Spies. Spies so far this season is 1 for 10 with a run scored. And that's strike 3. Strikeout ends the top of the second. We go to the bottom half. No score.
Our radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on 2 stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Keith Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN, 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
Welcome back to Lamar's as the bottom of the second inning just about ready to get underway. 1-2-3 inning for Connor Kraft in the top half of the inning, including a strikeout to end it. And now it'll be the first baseman, Ryan Livermore, who made a nice scoop over at first base on a throw that was low, maybe even in the dirt there by Derek Von Arb, but Von Arb made a really nice play to get that ball over there in time, and then teamwork makes the dream work, as they say, as he was able to squeeze the low throw. And there's a strike from Nelson. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss, 0-2. Livermore so far this season is batting .529, 9 of 17, the double and a home run, 3 RBIs. And that one just missing. 1-2. And the pitch to Livermore is low. 2-2. And there's a grounder foul, wide of third. Livermore stays alive. Livermore struck out twice. He has walked 4 times. And he has been hit by a pitch. There's a high fly into right field. Calling and making the catch is the right fielder, Carter Warden. One down, and that'll bring up Von Arb. The third baseman had a couple of ground balls hit his way in the top half of this inning and was able to throw both guys out. And now he'll try and help his pitcher out on the offensive side. And there's a strike on a breaking ball floated over by Nelson. Swing and a miss. Out in front there. Nelson coming in at 27 strikeouts in 13 innings. He was averaging 2 strikeouts per inning, actually more than that. That one fouled away. He had 1 strikeout in the first. And as I said earlier, he walked his first guy of the season in the first at-bat of the evening for the Jays. A pop-up in foul ground caught by Tate Linton. And that is out number 2, and that'll bring up Ryan Augustine, the center fielder. Augustine so far, 333. Let's see, wait a minute. Actually, take that back. Augustine so far, 3 for 19 on the season, 4 runs, a double, and 3 RBIs. He's walked 4 times. Pitch upstairs. It's 2-0. Struck out 6 times. But ahead in the count here, 2-0, and now there's a strike. 2-1. If Augustine reaches, Trangen Kramer will bat. There's a grounder to second. Easy play. Throw is almost a little bit too wide, but it is out number 3. Both pitchers have a 1-2-3 second inning. We go to the third. No score from Lamar's on Fuller Digital Solutions.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lamar's as we get you set for the third inning. Carson Schubert alongside Sean Henley for this matchup between the Jays and the Blackhawks. Defense and pitching in the first 2 innings. See what the third inning has to hold here for us. As Kraft delivers and the pitch is upstairs. Ball 1 to the designated hitter, Ty Ridgway. One and one. And there's a strike. 1-2. And a ball, 2-2. Ridgway only 5 at bats. He's 0 for 5 and a run scored, and he strikes out here. He's batting again for the right fielder, Carter Warden. And now the catcher, number 8, Dylan Hartman. Hartman so far this season, 0 for 11. He has walked once, 4 strikeouts, swing and a miss there. Hartman only a sophomore. Pitch in the dirt. 1-1. Kraft delivers, and a nice pitch. 1-2. Looking for strikeout number 4, and there it is. Actually, strikeout number, yeah, it is strikeout number 4. And that'll bring up the top of the order, Dylan DeVries. Kraft looking good here in the third. He's looking good also in the last inning. He's been throwing strikes after he did struggle a little bit with the control in the first, but not much. He was able to get out of that inning without any damage. And the 0-1, and that is a swing. 2 strikes as he checked with the base umpire over down the first baseline and looked pretty clear from my angle. Of course, hard to tell, but that's why you check with him, and he went around 0-2, and a ground ball back to the pitcher. Knocks it down, and Kraft with a 1-2-3 third inning. We go to the bottom of the third. Jays coming to bat. We'll try and get the first run of the ball game when we come back on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to Lamar's for the bottom half of the third inning. 8-9-1 for the Jays here. Tragan Kramer, the right fielder. And the first pitch foul. 1 strike. One from Nelson, and that's strike 2. Kramer so far 2 for 12 on the season, 4 runs scored. Does have a double, an RBI. Ground ball over to short. Tough play, and they will not get him. And that's going to be an infield single. And that is the 3rd hit of the season for Kramer. And that'll bring up the 9 batter, Dylan Lehman. Lehman, .316 hitter on the season with 6 singles in 6 hits. He has scored 6 runs, 4 RBIs, has a sacrifice. Ball 1. Be interesting to see if they put one on here with the top of the order due up next. Watch the hands, and that's what I thought. He puts the bunt down, and he is out at first base. Pitcher to the first baseman, and a sacrifice. And back to the top of the order, Keaton Logan. He walked and was left at second base his first time up. Again, he is hitting .364 coming in. 5 runs scored, a double, an RBI. He's now walked 3 times this season. And there's a ball. One out, runner at second in scoring position. And the 1-0 from Nelson to Logan is fouled straight back. And out of play. 1-1. Strike 2. Logan only 1 strikeout and 22 at-bats. So he is a tough out so far this season via the strikeout, and has been a tough out, period. And there's a fair ball down the left field line. It's going to score the game's first run, and it's going to be an RBI double by Keaton Logan. Well struck. As the first run of the ball game scores, Tragan Kramer, and the Jays are in front 1-0. As he trades places with Kramer. And Kramer's back where he was, or excuse me, Logan's back where he was in the first inning. He was left there. As Wilchin struck out his first time, we'll try and drive him in, and there's a swing and a foul tip. Strike 1. Beautiful evening here in Lamar's for baseball. And that pitch is bunted into the back row of the bleachers. Nice catch. 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 with 1 down. Runners at second base is Logan. And a slow breaking ball, strike 3. And 2 down for Connor Kraft. He flew out to center his first time up. Does have 9 RBIs this season. Ball 1. Good take. I believe that started thigh, maybe knee high, and then broke low. There's a strike floated across. One and 1, 2 outs, runner at second. Logan. Center fielder shading maybe a little bit to pull, as that's a swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Catcher dropped it momentarily, but quickly picked it up. did Hartman. 1-2, Nelson trying to strand another runner. And the pitch low, runner goes, and a stolen base for Keaton Logan, and Logan picks up his second stolen base of the season in 3 attempts. So now 2-2, and now all it's going to take is another wild pitch or something like that to get in the run. So you got to be careful here if you're the Blackhawks. Keep it in the infield. And that one's popped up. Calling and making the catch for out number 3. And that is going to do it as Spies made the catch. We go to the 4th inning. 1-0 Jays in front on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Riverview Complex here in Lamar's. Jays are on the board first, thanks to an RBI double from the leadoff batter, Keaton Logan. He was stranded at third. And Logan picking up his second RBI of the season. Here's Gavin Nelson. He singled and was left at second in his first at bat. He's done a good job on the mound. Only 1 run allowed through 3 innings. There's a strike. Kraft on the 0-1, and that one misses outside. Ball and a strike. And the 1-1 is a high fly ball into right field. Backing up and camping underneath it to make the catch is the right fielder, Tragan Kramer. And an F9 in the scorebook. And that'll bring up Easton Stussy, the first baseman. He grounded out to second his first time. Takes a strike. Ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Here's a great throw from Von Arb across the diamond, and out number 2. What a throw. Great job by him to not think that the ball went foul. Obviously, he probably had the best view, but could have been very easily just said that it was foul, but he fielded it cleanly, threw a strike over to first for the second out, and his third putout, or assist, I should say, of this game. There's a fly ball into deep left center field. This ball is back, and it is off the fence in left center field, and it's a 2-out double for the third baseman, Tate Linton. And first pitch swinging off of Kraft, and now Glenn Carlson to the plate. Carlson, he grounded out to third his first time. He's 2 for 6 now on the season with a couple of singles, a run scored. No RBIs yet, but he'd love to get his first of the season here to tie the game. There's a base hit into left center field. They're going to send home the run. Here's the throw to the plate, and it's cut off, and we're tied on an RBI single from Glenn Carlson. His first RBI of the season. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Bo Cook. He grounded out to third his first time up. Couple of first pitch swings by the Blackhawks, and they've tied the game. May want to think about going outside the zone here now. Well, he goes right back into the strike zone, and that pitch fouled off. Like to throw first pitch strikes, but when the hitters start to swing at first pitches and hit the ball well, might have to change the strategy up a little bit. And a pickoff attempt. He's back in over at first. Carlson is 1 for 1 on stolen bases this season so far. And in the dirt, ball and a strike. One pitch to Bo Cook. High fly pop-up, actually, and it will be out of play. 1-2. Kraft trying to strand the go-ahead run, potentially, over at first base. Runner takes off. Here's the throw down to second, and they got him. And now, no, he dropped the ball, and he would have had him easily, even if he took a split second to look the ball in, but he dropped the ball. So a stolen base, the second for Carlson in 2 attempts. It's 2-2. It's a great throw from the catcher, Keaton Logan, but now a visit from Logan. Maybe a game plan here for the 2-2 pitch about to be thrown. Maybe try and pick off the runner at second base. See what they do here on this 2-2. Up high. 3-2 with Brady Spies on deck. Spies struck out his first time. Here's a great base hit into left field, and they will keep Carlson over at third base. We'll say that's a base hit. That was a tough play, tough bounce. Past the shortstop Gabe Wilchin over there. And that's going to be a diving catch in center field to keep this game tied. Spies gave it a good little poke, but a great catch in center field ends the 4th inning. Or top of the 4th inning, rather. We come back with the bottom half here on Fuller Digital Solutions in a moment.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
Welcome back to Lamar's. Update on the game just a little over yonder here as the Jays and the Blackhawks do battle over there as well. And it is a 3-1 lead for the Jays in the top of the 5th inning. So this game is pretty close on pace with the softball game. Usually softball starts a little quicker, but pretty well on pace with that game over there. And here's a pitch upstairs. Both pitchers have done well for the most part. Ball one from Nelson to Zach Kraft. And there's a strike. Ball and a strike to Kraft. He grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. And that one's ripped over the shortstop into left field for a leadoff single. That'll bring up Ryan Livermore. Kraft with his 7th single of the year there. He does have 3 stolen bases in 3 attempts, and that pitch is outside. And that one, swing and a miss, a foul ball. One and one from Nelson to Livermore. Livermore calls time. Rubs some dirt in his hands. Checks his wrist. Has some of the calls on it. 1 and 1. Leadoff man at first base. And it's outside. 2 and 1. First time Livermore flew out to right field. And he's trying to get back-to-back hits here for the Jays. 2-1, and that one's hit high in the infield. And it is a fair ball out. The runner, Kraft, went on his way over there to second, but he is able to get back. So another pop-up, and that will bring up Derek Von Arp. And the first pitch to Von Arp, and that's a hot ground ball, and it'll get by the shortstop, and the runner going to third. Zach Kraft, here's his throw to second, it goes into right field. 1 run will score, and all the way to third base on the play is Von Arp. So a Hot ground ball, and we'll say that's a base hit as well. But an errant throw. Allowing the run to score and allowing Von Arb to get all the way to third base. So 2-1. Jay is back on top just like that. And a chance to add another run here as there's a visit to the mound by Coach Cale Kramer. It's an E5 that allowed the run to score and the runner Von Arb to get to third on the play. And there's a fly ball into left field, setting up for a tag is Kraft. Catch is made. The throw will come in and not be close, as that was a deep fly ball by Ryan Augustine. And he does the job. A sacrifice fly and an RBI for Augustine. And it's 3-1 with 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And now Tragan Kramer. He singled and scored in the 3rd inning. And that's a base hit into left field. And he's got a 2-for-2 night against Nelson. Jay's starting to hit him around pretty good, and pretty incredible what they've done here tonight considering how good Nelson has been coming into this game. Not allowing a single run coming in 2 starts and nearly 2 complete games. He went 6, actually probably was a complete game at home. So swing and a miss there by, I believe, by Lehman. Nope. Yep, just kidding. Runner goes, swing and a miss, and the throw not in time. And a stolen base for Kramer, his first of the year. Chance to drive in a run. Lehman takes upstairs. One and two. And the 1-2 to Lehman is low. Good at bat after falling behind 0-2. Now he's even the count, 2-2. Trying to deliver another run for the Jays and make it a 3-run inning. And that's a foul ball. Staying alive. His first time he grounded one back to the pitcher, but he ended up getting a sacrifice on the play. Another 1-2 from Nelson, and a foul ball. Making Nelson work for this one. Good quality battle here by the number 9 batter for the Jays. And that is a weak ground ball. And scooping and getting the out. Another 1-3 put out. And that will do it for the 4th inning. Jays grab a couple of more, and they now are back in front. 3-1 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Our radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on two stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Keith Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN, 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
Welcome back to Lamar's. Starting the fifth inning, as Connor Kraft gets ready to face the 8, 9, and 1 batters for the Blackhawks, starting with the designated hitter Ridgway, who he struck out swinging his first time up. Again, Ridgway hitting for the right fielder rather, Carter Warden. Just missing. The umpire had the body language of that he was going to call a strike and then thought better of it, called the ball. That one popped up. Livermore, now it is Lehman, and he calls for it and makes the catch. And it's out number 1. And that'll bring up Dylan Hartman, also struck out his first time up. And there is a grounder to short. And out number 2. That'll bring up Tyler DeVries. Quick visit to the mound. Two down. DeVries is 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the first and grounded out back to Kraft in the third inning. Strike. And down low, ball 1. DeVries, as I had mentioned in his first at-bat, with a .462 average coming in, 6 for 13. And a ground ball, and that'll get through. A diving effort by Von Ar, but it will get through. And it's a 1-out, or 2-out single. And it was a 2-out rally for the Blackhawks in the fourth inning to get this game tied at 1. And now they're searching for another one here in the fifth to tie it at 3. As it's the pitcher Nelson. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And he flew out to right field his last time up. They checked on the runner back in. And a strike. DeVries has 1 stolen base in 1 attempt. And a ground ball to short. And he's just going to throw across, and the throw in the dirt. Could have easily had a force at second, but decided to go the long way, and will it cost the Jays here? At E6. And a strike at the knees to Stussy. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Kraft trying to get a strikeout to end the fifth, or the top of the fifth. And misses outside. 2-2. Stussy is 0 for 2 with a couple of grounders. 1 to second, 1 to third. And the 2-2 is upstairs, 3-2 and a full count. With Tate Linton on deck, who doubled into the gap in left center last time and drove in 1 run. Don't necessarily want to face him again. And that hits him. First hit batter of the night for either side. And here is Linton. Popped out into center his first time and then doubled and scored. Actually did not get an RBI. He just scored after he ripped a double into the gap in left center. And the run will score. And on a wild pitch. So a wild pitch allows the run to score. Count is 1-1 to Linton. Tying run is at third. Go-ahead run is at second. Catcher calling time as going to the mound there, Logan. Quick discussion and comes back. Interesting to see if the Jays, if they fall behind, if they decide to just walk him. But we'll see what happens. And a ball, 2-1. Have first base open. Try and load him and get the force anywhere. But we'll see what they do, and that's outside, 3-1. And they are going to put him on, it appears. When you fall behind 3-1, with the base open, being first base, it's a logical decision. So, intentional walk to Linton. And now Carlson with a fresh count for the Jays and for the Blackhawks. And they hit him directly in the back. And to his knees, it looks like he'll get up, as that was a That was a heater. He took it to the back there. So the game is tied. And he's going to go to first as he gets an applause. So a wild pitch and a hit by pitch, allowing the Blackhawks to tie the game. And now, Bo Cook, the shortstop, he singled. His last time up, drove in first run for the Blackhawks, and he takes a strike here. He's the 8th man to come to the plate here for the Blackhawks in the inning. And a strike. 0-2. Trying to strand the bases loaded and keep this game tied. Ooh, that looked close on the outside corner. I was ready to call it. Strike 3, but it's ball 1. I think that's been pretty consistent, though. On that outside part of the plate has been called a ball for the most part. As back to the pitcher, and that's how it ends. 1-3 put out. 8 men come to the plate for the Blackhawks, and they've tied it 3-3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th here in Lamar's on Fuller Digital Solutions.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with YouPick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Logan battling here, 0-2. Quickly checked over at the softball field, 4-1 in the 6th. Jays still with the lead. There's a ball. 1-2. One and two. And 2-2. Good battle here by Keaton Logan. And there's a ground ball on a hop to short. And it's a throw in the dirt, and it will be an we'll say an E6 that allows Keaton Logan to reach. Leadoff man on for Gehlen. And the umpires conversing here. Zane Wieland coming in here. As he's coming in for Gabe Wilchin. Now the two managers, two coaches out there talking it over with the umpire. And now Gabe is back in there. So I don't know if that would have been an illegal substitution or what, but regardless, Wilchin will hit. He has struck out twice, swinging. See if he tries to bunt here. Takes ball low. 1-0 from Gavin Nelson. And it's 2-0. There's a strike. Two and one. Swing and a miss. Here's the throw, and safe at second base. 2-2 to Wilchin. Stolen base for Logan. And he bunts with 2 strikes, and it's a fair ball. And here comes the run, and he's going to score. Heads up play, heads up base running by Keaton Logan. A sacrifice. And I don't believe that's an RBI, but the run will score. And the Jays are back on top by a run. So 1 down. One down, base is empty, and then I'll bring up Connor Kraft. Throws a strike to Connor Kraft. Kraft is 0 for 2 with a couple of fly balls that fly out to center and a pop-up to first. Ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss, 1-2. Zach Kraft on deck. Swing and a miss as Nelson picks up a strikeout. Nelson picks up strikeout number 3 on the night. And there's a swing and a miss by Kraft. Zach Kraft. Could end up being a really good decision that the Jays made to send the runner. Ball missing, just missing. 1-1, good pitch. If it would have been 2 strikes, I don't know if he could have taken that. Swing and a miss as he chases the high cheese. 1-2. Kraft is 1 for 2 in the game. He singled and scored in the last inning, and he's hit by the pitch. Brings up Ryan Livermore. 2 down, bottom of the 5th. Runner at first base. Kraft. I believe he stole. Maybe he didn't, but back in there. He does have 3 stolen bases coming in. Hasn't been caught. And a foul ball. One strike to Ryan Livermore. He flew out to right and then popped up to first in his last at bat. Stepped out, called time, maybe needed to hear what the count was, 0-1. Runner goes, and the pitch is laced down to left field line, and foul. Good swing by Livermore. Oh, 0-2. And there's a fly ball into right center field. Giving chase, and it'll split the gap, and a run's going to score. Livermore is on his way to third base, and he's going to make it as he slides in with an RBI triple. And all the way around is Zach Kraft on the triple. And it is a 2-run lead once again for the Jays here in the bottom of the 5th now. And now Derek Von Orb. He is 1 for 2. He singled and scored in the 4th. Takes a strike here. And that's going to be a base hit past the shortstop. Another run scores, and the Jays have a 3-run inning and are on top 6-3. On a base hit. And now Ryan Augustine hit a sacrifice fly last time, and he grounded out to second, as that's a strike. Derek Von Orb stealing second base. Two outs, runner at second. And another strike to Augustine. Again, the Jays have not beaten the Blackhawks since June 22nd of 2016 here in baseball. So this is a big one for the Jays for lots of reasons, and it's a base hit into right center field. Another run will score, and the Jays have a 4-run inning. RBI single for Augustine. And they just keep on hitting, and that's going to be it for Nelson, as it appears as if he has run out of gas here in the 5th inning. He has been really good, though, for the most part tonight. The 4-run inning here. But before that, only allowing 3 through 4. But a pitching change forthcoming. And we'll take a break here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Pitching change on deck.
pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Taking a
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lamar's as we have a new pitcher, and that is Easton Stussy. Previously was playing over at first base. Or wait, let's see. Foul ball. One strike. Kramer thought about bunting there as gets an applause, vocal applause from Coach Kirk Kroneisel as he bunted there, and that is a pop-up and out of play. 2 strikes. Tragan Kramer's 2 for 2 tonight. Stussy has pitched 2 2/3 innings, allowed, as that one fouled off as well. Stussy's allowed 5 earned runs. Struck out 2, hit 2, and walked 1. Opponent batting average of .333, so we'll see if the Jays can get another run here. And there's a ball, and the throw to second base, not in time. One and two. High fly in the infield. Shortstop making the catch. And that ends the 5th. A good 5th inning for the Jays as they put 4 on the board. And they lead it 7-3 after 5 here in Lamar's.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lamar's. New pitcher is Derek Von Arb for the Jays. And Spies swings and misses at the first pitch from Derek Von Arb. And that one outside, 1-1. And there's a weak ground ball back to the pitcher, Von Arb, with a soft toss over to first base for the out. One down for Carter Allen, who's pinch hitting here. Swing and a miss. See if he also goes to right field or not. 2 quick strikes. And strike 3. Von Arb picks up a strikeout, his first of the night. He's been very good in 7 innings so far this season, Derek Von Arb. He started once. That was his only appearance. He pitched complete game, 1 run allowed. Struck out 6 and walked 3 in that start. He got the victory. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Dylan Hartman. Strike 2. One and 2. Von Arb mowing through the hitters here in the 6th so far. And up high. It's coming out of his hand hot. Rearing back here with the count in his favor, and that one popped up and out of play. And now the 2-2. Outside. Full count. Last 2 innings, the Blackhawks had a couple of 2-out rallies, but not this time. Swing and a miss, a strikeout for Von Arb, his 8th of the season, and a 1-2-3 inning for him here in the 6th. We go to the bottom half. Jays by 4. Try to add to it when we come back.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Welcome back to Lamar's. Two more warm-up pitches for Stussy here as he tries to keep this a 4-run game for the Blackhawks, as they will try and have a 7th inning rally. And that'll bring up the number 9 batter, Dylan Lehman. Lehman, couple of ground balls he's hit tonight. Did have a sacrifice. And he's got a chance to beat this out, and he does. Infield single for Lehman. His dad on the PA. Making his dad proud, I'm sure, over there. It's a leadoff infield single for the Jays already with a 4-run lead, and that pitch fouled off. I don't know if it was a little hit-and-run action there for Logan, but looked like a good jump there by Lehman. Lehman, his first hit of the game. Keaton Logan has reached all 3 times. And that one fouled off as well, 2 strikes. Logan has a double. He's walked, and he reached on an error, I believe. On an E6 back in the 5th. He scored on a throw to first that they tried to throw him out. Or they threw out the runner, Lehman. So that pitch nearly hit him. And alertly, Logan ran over to home, and that is going to be down. Here's the throw to second base, and they got him for a force. So, Lehman thought that it was going to land. Thought it was going to be caught, and I think we all thought it would be caught. But it ended up landing out there in no man's land, and fielder's choice, alert play from the right fielder to throw it in and get the out at second. So 1 down, runner at first, and it's Gabe Wilchin, the shortstop. Struck out twice, and then he sacrificed. Got his sacrifice bunt. And that's when Logan scored. Swing and a miss. Good cut, though. 1-1. To the shortstop, Gabe Wilchin. And a throw over. Safely back over at first base. One, one out, one on. Bottom of the 6th, and that's a strike. Here's the throw to second, and got him. I thought, from my view, and I'm a ways off, but looked like to me that he was under the tag attempt there, but Wilchin will now bat with the bases empty and 2 down. Caught stealing. 2-2. Two out, and the pitch is swung on and fouled back. As Jays try to add on here against Easton Stussy, the pitcher. And up and in. And the count is full. Connor Kraft on deck. He's 0 for 3. In the dirt, and a walk fills first base. Quick visit to the mound with 2 outs and a runner on, and now Kraft will hit. And the pitch from Stussy is a curveball floated and behind the pitcher, or behind, yeah, who was the former pitcher, Connor Kraft, at the plate here. Ball 1, and there's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Brother Zach Kraft on deck if he can reach. Extend the inning even further, and a swing and a miss. A quick throw down to first. Back in easily. 1-2. We'll see if Wilchin takes off here. And he loses the bat on the swing that time. Fouled off. If this were Major League Baseball, he might be needing to get a new bat. But high school baseball does not need to have that, as that is a ball up high. And the count even at 2. Runner at first, 2 out. Stussy to Kraft is 3-2 as the runner will advance on a wild pitch. A 3-2 count with Zach Kraft on deck. Zach Kraft has already reached twice and scored twice. And that one fouled. Some moves over there by Coach Groneisel to avoid the liner there. And another 3-2. Strike 3 called. And Kraft can't believe it. That will do it for the 6th inning. We go to the 7th. The Jays will try and shut the door on the Blackhawks when we come back.
The pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Did you hear of softball 1? Believe softball 1 as I'm not sure what the final score was, but Jays believe getting the victory over there. Now the opportunity to get the victory here as we have another new pitcher. Hunter Klein has pitched 3 innings so far this season. allowed 1 earned run. Opponent batting average of .214. And he will try and silence the Blackhawks. And it's 1-1. Count to Dylan DeVries. He is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. And there's a liner into the gap in right center. A sliding, no, it's dropped. Out there, a nice attempt by Tragan Kramer sliding out there in right field. Couldn't quite squeeze that one. And since it was a dive, we will call that a hit. So now Gavin Nelson, the former pitcher this evening for the Blackhawks. Inside. Two and 0. And there's a strike. 2-1 to Klein. Two and 1 from Klein to Nelson. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Took a healthy hack at that one, did Nelson, but took a little something off there, did Klein. Klein, the lanky right-hander, delivers upstairs, and it is a full count. (3-2) with nobody out, runner at first. Jays up by 4 here in the 7th. And there's a fly ball into the gap in right center. It's going to split the gap, and it's going to bring home a run. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it's not going to be in time as it's an RBI double for Gavin Nelson. And here is Easton Stoos. Up high. 1-0 from Klein. Blackhawks, nobody out, trying to make it tough on the Jays here in the 7th. 2-0. I think Coach Kroneisel wanted to save Von Arb for another occasion. Another starting appearance probably. That's why you take him out there, thinking he'd be able to get through this 7th inning without any issues. But now, 3-0 to the 3rd batter of the inning and nobody out. And a run in and a runner on. 3-0 from Klein, and a strike floats it over. The pitcher Stoos. He was hit by a pitch last time, and that's ball 4. And just like that, the tying run is coming to the plate in the form of Tate Linton, the senior. And now it's going to be another pitching change as Zach Kraft will be coming in. We'll take a break. Blackhawks trying to make a comeback here in the 7th on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lamar's here at the Riverview Complex. Jays bringing in Zach Kraft here in a save situation. He does have 1 save and 2 2/3 innings pitched so far this year. He has hit 5 batters, does have 3 strikeouts. He's only allowed 2 hits and an opponent batting average of 182. So trying to stay in the strike zone here, not hit anybody. As there's nobody out, runners at first and second to begin the inning. As Coach Kroneisel says something there to Keaton Logan. Now Logan quickly to Kraft here before the start of the outing for Zach Kraft. And a tough task as Tate Linton to the plate. 1 for 2 with a double. A run scored. And he was intentionally walked after the Jays fell behind him 3-1. 3-1 in his last at bat. And that is a ball. Again, Jays trying to beat the Blackhawks for the first time in almost 5 years here in baseball. As that is up high, 2-0. And the Blackhawks are not going down without a fight. (2-0) to Linton, and it's up high, 3-0. And the 3-0 is missing, ball 4. And they're loaded. And that brings up Glenn Carlson, the center fielder. He's reached 2 times as he was hit by a pitch last time. He's doubled, stole a base. Or I believe it was a single, actually. Here comes the run, and the runner will score. And it's ball 1. Second and third, as the tying run is in scoring position with still nobody out. 2 strikes. I thought he held up, but home plate umpire says he offered. 2-2, and now ball 1. And time called by Carlson. Trying to come up with his second hit of the night to possibly tie the game. And strike 3 called. First out of the 7th, and that'll bring up Bo Cook, the shortstop. He's 1 for 3. Grounded back to the pitcher his last time up. Just upstairs. And they're going to intentionally put him on as it'll load the bases. But it sets up a force at any base. And that'll bring up Brady Spies. He's 0 for 3. Strike 1. Spies 0 for 3. Struck out, flew out to center, and grounded back to the pitcher. A ground ball to the pitcher would be really good news for the Jays right here, as there's strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Kraft sets and delivers to the lefty, and it's fouled off to stay alive. With Ty Ridgway, or no, actually Carter Allen on deck, as there's a fly ball into right, and it will land. 1 run will score, and it's a 1-run ball game. And a time called here. See if they keep with Kraft here. He's the 4th pitcher of the night for the Jays. So Brody Spies with a base hit to reload the bases and bring in another run, the 3rd Blackhawks run of the inning. And now Carter Allen with a chance to tie it or even give the lead to the Blackhawks, as there's a strike from Kraft to Allen. Trying to finish it off. Still a save to get here for Zach Kraft, as that's a swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Looks like he overpowered him there. We'll try and do it again to get a strikeout. He did get 1 strikeout, the first out of the inning, coming in that strikeout looking, as that is blocked beautifully by Keaton Logan behind the plate. And in a huge situation, that's exactly what you need your catcher to do, and he did it. Saved a run. Strike 3. 2 down with the bases still loaded. And now Dylan Hartman, the catcher. He is 0 for 3, struck out twice, and grounded out to short. He's trying to deliver the tying and maybe even go-ahead hit. Kraft trying to strand, the bases loaded, and there is a ball. One and 0. And the pitch is in for a strike. 1-1. So sigh and now looks in, still looking in, and now sets. And the delivery is down and away. 2-1. Stick around after the game. We'll have a brief recap of the game and a look ahead for both of these teams. And that is ball 3. And this is a guy you've got to get. With the top of the order due up next. 3-1 from Kraft to Hartman. And it's fouled off. And the count is full. The runners will get an early start. Three-two. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 7th, Jays by a run. Kraft trying to strand him, loaded. And the pitch is swung on and fouled off once again. Good at bat by Hartman. As I said, he struck out twice and grounded out to short, so, you know, he's probably wanting to come through here after a couple of tough at-bats, and he's battling up there right now for the Blackhawks. Another 3-2. Swing and a drive into the gap in left center field, and it's down, and the Jays get in the ball, but it's a bases clearing double in the 7th inning. Unbelievable. A bases clearing double for Dylan Hartman. And this is a brand new ball game. And it is 9-7. In favor of the Blackhawks now. Pinch runner. And Dylan Hartman coming up with the hit, maybe of his life so far. The sophomore had struggled coming in and struggled earlier. A bases clearing double. 1-0. One and one. What a game. 1-1, Kraft steps off. And it's in the dirt. Nice block by Keaton Logan. 2-1. Be interesting to see if the Blackhawks keep Easton Stussy out there for the bottom half of this inning. And that one misses. 3-1. Jays will have the 4 through 6 batters due up. There's a strike, and it's a full count. Three-two from Kraft. And DeVries pops it up, and it'll be out of play. Another 3-2 pitch coming here. Kraft will lead off the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ground ball off the glove of Kraft. Throw from shortstop. And that is a 1-6-3 putout to end the top half of the 7th. But the Blackhawks have taken the lead 9-7. Can the Jays have some heroics of their own in the bottom half? We'll find out on Fuller Digital Solutions right after this.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with YouPick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
ball and 1 strike to Zach Kraft. And a swing and a miss, 1-2. From Glenn Carlson. One and 2 to Zach Kraft. And a ground ball over to third. Nice hop. Here's the throw, and it gets by him. Kraft will stay right where he is. But we'll call that an E5. And that's exactly what the Jays needed to start the inning. First pitching performance of the season here for Carlson. As that pitch is outside. Ball 1. So I'll call that an E5. Runner at first. Nobody out, and a check. He's in there. Want to know to Livermore. Brian Livermore on the night. 1 for 3 with a triple and a run scored. And a ball. 2-0. Both teams having some struggles with control here in the late innings. And it's down and away. 3-0 to Ryan Livermore. Derek Von Arb on deck. Carlson. Time called by Livermore. .3-0 pitch. Ball. First and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. And Derek Von Arb to the plate. Von Arb this season does have a home run, 6 RBIs. He does represent the winning run. With nobody out here, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. It looked like it might have been a good pitch, but fooled him. 0-1. If you're just joining us, the Jays had a 7-3 lead in the top of the 7th, and the Blackhawks took the lead. Some wild pitches as he went around 2 strikes. Runners safe. Couple of wild pitches. And a couple of clutch hits. And the biggest hit of them all, a bases clearing double by Dylan Hartman to give the Blackhawks the lead. Swing and a miss. And Von Arb is gone on strikes. And that's going to bring up Ryan Augustine. Augustine tonight singled, stole a base, and he has a sacrifice fly RBI. And that's a ball, close pitch. First and second, one out. Tragan Kramer on deck. Swing and a miss. 1-1. See if the Jays at least think about putting the runners in motion. Step off there. Kraft, pretty good stealer of bases at second. He was 3 for 3 coming in. And that is a ball. 2-1. I think he also stole a base tonight. I missed that, though. And there's a strike. Finds the inside corner. And it is 2-2 as we dip down below 70 degrees here just before 10 o'clock. 69 degrees. Beautiful evening as it cools off here. And that is a ball and going to third. And both runners advancing. And now 3-2 to Augustine. And now the double play likely not a possibility. And the tying run is in scoring position. And ball 4, and they're loaded. Tragan Kramer has a couple of hits tonight. He's got a run scored. One out, bases loaded, Jays down 2. And the pitch from Carlson is low, ball 1. As I said, pitcher's struggling with control here as the home plate umpire quickly takes a brush off of home plate. One 1-0 from Carlson as he goes from the windup here. And it is 2-0. With the windup, he can the base runners can get about as big a lead as they want. Because the only way he can throw somebody out is if he steps off completely. He can't do any tricks when he's in the windup here. 3-0. And Dylan Lehman's on deck. Lehman has a single in 3 at-bats. Here's the pitch to Kramer, and a swing and a foul. 3-1. Not sure if he had the green light or not, but he took a swing on 3-0. Got a good piece, just couldn't hit it between the lines. And that's going to get away, and it's not going to matter as it's a walk. And the bases are still loaded with only 1 out. Good at bat by Kramer, and now a visit by Coach Cale Kramer before Dylan Lehman gets a swing at it. 1 for 3 on the night for him. Lehman, all he has to do is, he doesn't even have to necessarily get on base to tie the game, but a base hit very likely will give the Jays the win. Carlson now pitching in the stretch as the runner will stay put, and wise decision. It didn't get too far away. Ball 1 to Lehman. Tying run is at third base with 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Winning run is at second. Lehman, swing and a base. No, it's going to be a ground ball, and they're not going to get anybody, I don't believe. No, they do get the out at first base as he hesitated. A run will score, the tying run. As Lehman delivers an RBI ground out. And now it's Keaton Logan with 2 down. And runners at second and third. And the winning run is at third base. Got to be careful. Oh, and 1, nowhere to put him. Just outside, good pitch. One and 1 from Carlson, up high. 2 and 1. Wilchin, again, reached his last 2 times, trying to make it a third. And that's going to go to the backstop, and the Jays win the game! A walk-off wild pitch, and the Jays, for the first time in nearly 5 years, have beaten the Hinton Blackhawks in baseball. The last time was June 22nd of 2016, and the Jays have won. What a game. And what a way to end it. On a walk-off wild pitch as Augustine scored, and a 10-9 victory for the Jays. And what a game. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have a recap, brief recap, and also we will preview the next game for both teams. You're on Fuller Digital Solutions. Jays are victorious from Lamar's.
At American Bank, we know the importance of teamwork. All of our players are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you are in the outfield, pitching, or cheering from the bench, each player contributes to the success of the team. Our staff will be your biggest fan and help you cover all the bases before sliding into home. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays softball and baseball. We are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
Radio family is growing. Now you can listen to all of the Vermilion Tanagers broadcast on two stations, 101.5 FM and AM 1570. When the Tanagers are playing, tune in to either 101.5 FM or AM 1570 to catch the voice of the Tanagers, Heath Nimke, for every play. In addition, we invite you to listen to all of our ESPN programming. We thank you for listening and our radio sponsors that allow us to broadcast all of the Vermilion Tanager sports on ESPN, 101.5 FM and AM 1570.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with YouPick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back to Riverview Complex here in Lamar's as the Jays walk it off on a wild pitch, 10-9 in the bottom of the seventh inning. And they get their first win against the Blackhawks since the 22nd of June, 2016. So a heck of a victory for the Jays tonight after the Blackhawks had a bases clearing double in the top of the seventh to take the lead 9-7 after the Jays had a 7-3 lead going into the seventh, and then the Jays scoring 3 times in the bottom half to win the game on the wild pitch that allowed Ryan Augustine to come in. And actually, I believe, let me take that back, it was Tragan Kramer that came in as the winning run. Or no, wait a minute. Yeah, let's see. No, I think it was Augustine. Regardless, the win for the Jays, as they had a good night offensively. Got some help as well from the starting pitcher Connor Kraft, who pitched well into the through 5 innings. He only allowed the four runs, or the 3 runs rather. And then Derek Von Arb came in, shut the door in the 6th, and then trouble arose in the 7th, obviously, but Jays offense picking up the pitching in the end. Has lots of base hits tonight. Keaton Logan with a double and a stolen base. And a Zach Kraft single. He was hit by a pitch. And lots of good things to see tonight. Ryan Augustine with the walk that loaded the bases. Or no, yeah, it was loaded the bases. And then Dragan Kramer had a couple of hits and then that walk. And then Lehman grounded out, drove in a run in the process. And then Logan came in, walked, and then Wilchin was at the plate with the walk-off wild pitch. 10-9 the final score as Gavin Nelson went 4 2/3, allowed 7 hits, 7 runs. Had a few strikeouts as well, 3. And so the winner of this game goes to Zach Kraft, who kind of a little bit bittersweet for him because he allowed the double that gave the Blackhawks the lead, but teammates are meant to pick each other up, and that's exactly what the Jays did in the bottom of the 7th inning to get the win over the Blackhawks, 10-9. And the Jays coming up now will play on Friday night, and they will be playing Hartley Melvin Sanborn. Game is scheduled, according to what I see, to be in Granville. And then for the Blackhawks, they will be going to Alta Aurelia tomorrow. And then they have an off day Friday before they go to MMCRU next week. And then the Jays have a tournament on Saturday on the 5th. They play at the CYO tournament. They play St. Edmund and Bishop Garrigan. So a chance for the Jays to show off what they got there. And then they come home to play Lamar's at 6 o'clock on Monday. And that is a varsity-only game at 6 o'clock here. We do not have that game, but then we will have the South O'Brien game at 6:30 or at 5:30 is when JV begins on the 9th, so a week from today. That is when the Jays will be back right here on Fuller Digital Solutions. That is about going to wrap it up for us here tonight on the broadcast. I want to thank you all for tuning in and staying till the end, if you did. The Jays with a walk-off wild pitch, 10-9 victory, and the first win over the Blackhawks for the Jays in varsity baseball since the 22nd, 6/22 of 16. So nearly 5 years since their last win over the Blackhawks in varsity baseball. So huge win, break the ice maybe, and try and win the game over in Hinton as well this year. We'll see what they could do, but that is going to do it for our broadcast. I want to thank Sean Henley for the camera work and the computer work. I'm Carson Schubert saying good night from Lamar's.